today's video, we are taking a trip back in time to explore the fascinating world of vintage tractors. We will talk about iconic models, impressive facts, and the evolution of these machines that revolutionized work in the fields. If you are also passionate about agricultural machinery, history, and rural life, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and activate the notification bell. Here you'll always find content specially made for those who love the simplicity and strength of rural living. Case 500 diesel. Between 1953 and 1956, J.I. Case produced a tractor that would make history, the Case 500 diesel. With 5,185 units manufactured, it was not just a functional tractor, but a milestone in technological innovation. This was one of the first models to feature power steering, a resource that transformed the operator's experience. At the heart of the Case 500 diesel was an inline six-cylinder diesel engine. With a displacement of 377 cubic inches, this engine delivered ample power. The cylinder bore measured 4 inches, while the stroke reached 5 inches. The torque was also remarkable, reaching 401 pound-feet. This allowed the Case 500 to tackle the heaviest tasks in the field without losing efficiency. With a 30-gallon tank, equivalent to 113.6 liters, the Case 500 offered excellent autonomy for long working days. This capacity was crucial in an era when frequent refueling could delay agricultural operations. Ford 4000 diesel. Produced by Ford between 1962 and 1975, this model went through 2 distinct generations that brought significant improvements in both performance and versatility. The first generation, 1962-1965. The first generation of the Ford 4000 introduced the market to a powerful 4-cylinder engine with a capacity of 2.8 liters. The tractor was available in gasoline, diesel, and even liquefied petroleum gas versions, meeting the different preferences of farmers. The engine generated a gross power of 62.5 horsepower, with 37.8 horsepower at the drawbar and 43.5 horsepower at the PTO. The fuel tank had a capacity of 16 gallons, allowing for long hours in the field before needing to refuel. The tractor's weight ranged between 3,160 pounds and 3,500 pounds, depending on the chosen configuration. The transition to the second generation, 1965-1975. In 1965, Ford introduced the second generation of the 4000 model, which brought significant changes, especially to the engine. From this year on, the tractor was equipped with a 3-cylinder engine with a capacity of 3.3 litres, available in both diesel and gasoline versions. John Deere 80 diesel. From 1955 to 1956, in Waterloo, Iowa, USA, John Deere produced a total of 3,485 units of the 80 model. The tractor featured a 2-cylinder diesel engine with a capacity of 7.7 litres. While 2 cylinders might seem modest, this is where John Deere's engineering excelled. This engine delivered a tested power of 60.36 horsepower, 45 kilowatts, at the drawbar and 65.33 horsepower, 48.7 kilowatts, at the belt. One of the most interesting details was its starting system. The main diesel engine was started by a small gasoline auxiliary engine, popularly known as a pony motor. This feature was essential to ensure the tractor could start easily, even in cold weather or after long periods of inactivity. The fuel tank, with a capacity of 32.4 gallons, was ideal for long days without frequent stops for refueling. This autonomy was crucial for farmers working on large fields. Alice Chalmers D21. Did you know that there was a tractor that made agricultural history by surpassing the impressive 100 horsepower mark for the first time? This machine featured a 6-cylinder diesel engine with a capacity of 7 litres. In the initial version, it delivered an impressive 103 horsepower at the PTO, a revolutionary figure for that period. But in 1965, Alice Chalmers decided to go further and introduced the turbocharged version, known as the D21 Series 2, which raised the power to approximately 128 horsepower.
Stuff. We like to get it out and pull a few grain wagons in the fall. New alternator, new belts, just overall.
This increase in power was not just a bigger number on paper. It translated into greater efficiency in the field, enabling farmers to handle heavier tasks more easily and in less time. Another technical highlight was the transmission. The D21 featured an 8-speed transmission, ensuring versatility for working on different types of terrain and conditions. Whether on soft soil or harder ground, this machine delivered the performance needed to tackle any challenge.
38 Firestones when we did it. Oh, nice and shiny. It's got the Turbo 2 air filter. The gears are tight.
Additionally, it had a rear fuel tank with a capacity of 196.8 litres of diesel. This was enough for about 10 continuous hours of work, significantly reducing the need for refueling and maximizing productivity in the field.
In the back, we had a wiring harness made up.
Ford 9000. Between 1970 and 1972, Ford introduced the Ford 9000, a robust agricultural tractor designed for large-scale operations. Although its production was short-lived, it left a profound impact due to its impressive design and advanced technical features for its time. The Ford 9000 was equipped with a six-cylinder Ford diesel engine with a capacity of 6.6 litres. This machine delivered an impressive gross power of 145 horsepower, equivalent to 108.1 kilowatts. For its time, this power was a crucial differentiator, enabling the tractor to handle heavy tasks with ease. The versatility of the Ford 9000 was evident in its transmission. Farmers could choose between an 8-speed manual transmission or a 16-speed transmission with 2-speed power shift. This meant greater control, efficiency, and flexibility, regardless of terrain conditions or the type of work being performed. The fuel tank capacity was another highlight, holding 162.8 litres, allowing for long working hours without frequent refueling. The hydraulic system had a capacity of up to 65.5 litres, depending on the configuration, ensuring excellent performance with agricultural implements. Ford 600. Between 1954 and 1957, Ford introduced a series of tractors that not only met the demands of farmers of the time, but also set standards for rural mechanization. The Ford 600, a direct evolution of the N80A model, also known as the Golden Jubilee, introduced crucial improvements and variations that continue to impress those familiar with agricultural machinery. At the heart of the Ford 600 series was the Red Tiger engine, a 4-cylinder engine with a capacity of 134 cubic inches, equivalent to approximately 2.2 liters. It delivered 31 horsepower at 2,000 revolutions per minute. For a compact tractor, this power was more than enough to meet the agricultural demands of its time. The basic shipping weight was around 2,800 pounds, varying depending on optional features. Its dimensions were equally impressive for a compact tractor. It had a total length of 121 inches, a height of 59 inches, and a wheelbase of 75 inches. In addition to its technical specifications, the 600 series stood out for its durability. Although production was discontinued in 1957, many of these tractors are still operational on farms around the world. Its robustness, combined with a compact design and functionality, makes it a popular choice for those who value efficiency and reliability. A major differentiator of the Ford 600 series is the three-point system, allowing for the use of modern implements. Minneapolis Moline G705. The Minneapolis Moline G705 is an agricultural tractor produced between 1962 and 1965 by Minneapolis Moline in Hopkins, Minnesota, USA. This model stands out for its robustness and power, making it a popular choice among farmers of the time. At the heart of the G705 was a 6-cylinder Minneapolis Moline engine with a capacity of 8.3 liters. For its era, this was synonymous with pure power. Available in diesel or liquefied petroleum gas versions, this engine delivered impressive numbers. Approximately 90 horsepower at the drawbar, which is equivalent to about 67 kilowatts. At the power takeoff, PTO, the power reached 101 horsepower, or about 75 kilowatts. The G705 was also equipped with a 5-speed forward transmission and 1 reverse gear. Although it was a non-synchronized transmission, requiring operator skill for smooth gear changes, it was more than sufficient for field demands. Combined with the engine's power, this made the G705 a reliable machine for various types of work. Another striking aspect of the G705 was its physical presence. With a wheelbase of 2 meters and 44 centimeters and a weight ranging between 3,622 kilograms and 6,155 kilograms, depending on the configuration, it was, quite literally, a steel giant. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Up next, we'll have more content that might catch your attention.